Hey everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. My name is Rachel. Today is day 5 of the 7 Days of Yoga Challenge. So awesome work, you guys, for making it this far. We're going to start today just sitting in a comfortable seated position. So finding that comfy seated place that works for you. You could sit on your knees, you could sit cross-legged, you can sit however you desire. So once you're here, just resting your hands either in your lap or on your knees, and we're just going to take a few shoulder rolls to start our class today. So nice and slowly bring your shoulders up to your ears, roll them all the way back and down. Let's do 3 nice, big, slow shoulder rolls. And whenever you feel like closing your eyes, you can let your eyes close. And once you're done those 3 rolls with your shoulders, just start to relax them away from your ears. I want you to sit just a little bit taller, lengthen that spine just a little bit more. And just starting to let go of your day or whatever it is that you have to do after yoga. And just start to breathe. Slowing it down here. And just starting to feel the breath moving in through your nose and out through your mouth. So let's take one more breath here, just sitting nice and still. And then with your next inhale, you're going to lengthen a little bit more through that spine. And as you exhale, you're going to twist over to the left side. So you can bring that right hand to your knee. Your left hand's going to come behind you. It's going to push into the mat just to help sit a little bit taller. And all going as far as your body allows you to go. And with your next inhale, start to turn yourself back to face the front and exhale over to the right side. Bringing that right hand behind you this time, lengthening, sitting nice and tall, and just resting that left hand on your knee if that works for you. And using an inhale to bring you back through center and exhale over to the left just one more time. And then slowly come back and go over to the other side, twist. Awesome, you guys. Bring yourself back to face the front. Let's take one more shoulder roll. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And now you can start to open up those eyes, just looking out with a soft gaze. We're going to come forward onto our hands and our knees. So finding our tabletop position. Checking that your wrists are right on your shoulders, spreading those fingers nice and wide. I know I say that every day, but you guys are going to remember it, and it's become second nature to you to set up your tabletop this way. So bring your hands, your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. We're going to move through a little cat and cow to warm up through the spine. So with an inhale, start to arch your back, looking forward, lifting the chest. You could look up a little bit higher if you'd like. And as you exhale, start to round your spine, really squeeze your belly button in, push into the palms, bringing your chin towards your collarbone. Inhale, starting to arch the back, lift the chest, gazing forward or up. And exhale to round. Let's do one more. Inhale. Push into the palms, stick your butt out, and exhale, round. With an inhale, come back to a neutral spine, so flatten that back. Keep your fingers spread nice and wide. We're going to tuck our toes underneath, so inhale here. And exhale, lift your knees off the mat, finding your downward facing dog. So keeping those knees nice and bent. Thinking about lengthening through your arms and your spine, relaxing your head and your neck here. And if you want to pedal your feet a little bit, you can bend one knee, straighten the other a little bit, and just switching sides here. Warming up the body, still feeling the breath. Awesome, you guys. With your next inhale, you're going to start to look to the top of your mat or to your fingertips. And as you exhale, you can walk or step all the way to the top of your mat. So bending your knees, take an inhale, lift your upper body halfway up, nice flat back here. Hands can find the shins, slightly gazing forward. Take one more inhale. And exhale, fold forward, holding it here in your forward fold. So keep those knees nice and bent. Your arms can dangle, or you can hang onto your elbows, maybe rock those hips from side to side, whatever feels good right now. Breathing through it, whatever it is that you're feeling. And then starting to release your hands back towards the mat. Planting your hands, take an inhale. And exhale, walk or step your feet all the way back into your downward facing dog. So from here, keep both of your knees nice and bent. We're just going to find a little bit of stillness. So again, lengthening through the arms, the spine. Keep those knees nice and bent. Breathing here. Awesome, you guys. With an inhale, start to look between your hands. And exhale. Walk or step your right foot to the top of your mat. We're going to drop our back knee, finding a lunge. So first things first, I want you to stack this front knee over top of your front ankle. Finding that alignment, just stacking the joints, it's going to help you balance and it's going to help prevent any injuries in those knees or in those ankles. So from here, if you have that front knee over top of your ankle, and you have really tight hips, your knee's probably going to be underneath your hip, your back knee. If you have a little bit more flexibility, you could stagger that knee further back, but not letting this front knee move. It's still stacking on top of that front ankle. Awesome, you guys. So feeling that hip flexor stretch on that left quad, you can keep your hands on the mat, or you could bring your hands to your knee, maybe to prayer, relax through your shoulders, and one more option would be to reach those arms up. Maybe look up, feeling those hips as you sink them down and forward. We're just going to take one more inhale and exhale. Nice and slowly. Bring your hands down to your mat. Tuck those back toes under. And step or walk that front foot all the way back into your downward dog. Just taking a breath here. Bend those knees. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen through the spine. And with your next inhale, looking back to the top of your mat. And exhale that left foot. Step or walk that left foot to the top. And then drop your back knee. So stacking that front knee over top of the ankle. I like to untuck my back toes. I forgot to say that on the other side. But just finding that lunge that works for you. So playing around with where your back knee is, if it's under the hip or if it's further back, whatever gives you the best stretch through that hip flexor, so the top of that right quad. And then once you have it, you're feeling those hips. Maybe your hands are staying on the mat. Maybe they're up here. Maybe they're at your chest at prayer. Feel free to reach those arms up if you want it. We're all going to take just one more inhale. And exhale, nice and slow. Bring your hands all the way down to your mat. Tuck your back toes under and then step or walk into your downward facing dog. So a few breaths here. You want to pedal the feet, go for it. Or if you want to be nice and still, be nice and still. Just keep a bit of a bend in those knees. Thinking about those shoulders, dropping the shoulders down towards the mat. Nice work, you guys. With an inhale, we're going to look to the top of our mat. And as you exhale, walk or step your feet all the way up to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Plant your hands. We're going to step our right foot or walk our right foot back on our mat and drop that back knee. Finding that lunge, so try and stack that front knee over top of your ankle, and with an inhale, maybe start to reach up. Maybe keep your hands on the mat. Relax your shoulders wherever you are. Let's just take one more inhale. And exhale, drop those hands down. Inhale, start to look forward. And exhale, stepping or walking your back foot all the way to the top of your mat again. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend those knees. How flat can you make your back? Inhale. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step or walk your left foot all the way back, finding your lunge, so drop the back knee, checking that the front knee stacking over the ankle, feeling those hips and maybe reaching up with an inhale. Breathe, awesome, you guys, just one more breath in. And exhale, drop your hands to your mat. Inhale to look forward. And exhale, walk or step your back foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands, walk or step your feet all the way back. Downward facing dog, last downward dog today. Bend those knees, relax those shoulders. Nice work, you guys. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale, slowly bring your knees all the way down. Cross your ankles. Have a seat. We're going to bring our legs, or we're going to sit down. So bring your legs in front of you. Finding that comfy seated position that we started the class in. Ending with a nice big shoulder roll here together. So rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Close your eyes. Find your breath again. Let's take one more inhale through the nose and exhale out your mouth. Awesome work today, you guys. I hope that you're feeling really good right now. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 6 of our 7 days of yoga challenge. Have a good one, you guys. Namaste.